Thank you for talking about Corey. Thank you for coming back, spreading the word, telling your friends about my videos. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be doing like a real different kind of glam for y'all. I haven't done any rhinestone looks. I did one that I created that was just like a crystal rhinestone. I was thinking about posting a video to a how-to on how I did these like little rhinestones. It wasn't even a lot of rhinestones. It was literally like 6 of them, 3 on each eye, and it was so pretty. It was elegant. It was like very natural. It was so pretty. But anyways, I bought these rhinestones from the hair store, and they are not like the ones that I used. I feel like these are just like plain rhinestones. The other ones I used were like crystals, and they kind of had like more of a have to be careful with opening these so they don't pop everywhere. But the other ones I have are like crystals, and they kind of give off more of a like shimmery, like diamond-y look. These here just look super plain, and these colors in here are like so pretty. I want to use them today, and I want to do a look to them. So since they're like colorful, I also have these little packets, and they came with like different sizes. See, there's this one, which is kind of like jumbo, and then there's these ones that are like super tiny, which are really cute. So, and then I'm sorry. Need a drink. But anyway, and then I bought some new products today. I got this new super cute brush that's like slanted so that I can really stay in one spot and be controlled with the way I apply my my contour. And then I bought a new foundation. I'm gonna try the Juvia's foundation, and I don't know what made me get this, but I was just like really interested in like trying their stuff. So yeah. And then what else did I get that was different for me? Oh, Laura Mercier. And I had this like little travel one, and I don't know how I'm gonna be with this powder. Everyone says it's the shiznit. I don't know yet. I really like my Morphe powder, so I got a new one of this one. And then I bought this one. I bought the travel size one because I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it just yet. I am going to do my brows, and I always do my brows off camera. So I am going to do that, but I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm using. So every time that I use a new product, I always come back in camera and show y'all what I'm using and show y'all how I use it. I am about to do my brows off camera, and I'm going to use the Revlon pencil. Any pencil will do. I did try to use, I did my brows once with this pencil, and it's in dark brown, and it's the Eden pencil, and it's just, I think I got this from the hair store. But just like any regular pencil will do, and just use that. I was doing my eyebrows. I know y'all see me in the beginning of my videos on here. I was using Anastasia, and I still do use Anastasia, and I use it for the clients, some of my clients who are darker than me, because their eyebrows are a little bit thicker and it's kind of hard to see them. So I really want them to pop through, so I will use a pomade instead of the pencil. But I'm going to be using this pencil to do my eyebrows now. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are outlined and to my liking, I'm going to take some of my CoverGirl concealer, and this is in I'm not exactly sure what shade this is, but it's a CoverGirl concealer. And I'm gonna take my Morphe 421 brush and just pour a little bit on here. Sorry that my hands are ashy, y'all. I just put some alcohol on them, so a little ashy. And then I'm gonna have this brush, my Real Technique, my Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm gonna keep this one on standby with the Morphe. And I'm gonna outline my brows here, and I'm gonna try to stay focused this way so that y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna outline my brows from the bottom and then outline them at the top, and I'm gonna do the bottom and then blend, and then I'm gonna do the top. Okay, so I'm gonna outline the other brow just like that. I'm probably gonna go up just a little bit more. I'm gonna do the other brow the same, and then I'm gonna come back on camera once I blend them out with my crease brush. All right, so now that my brows are done and I've put my concealer all over my lids, I'm just setting my lids with aspen powder. Just like that, just to set the lids. And the aspen powder is this little powder that I got from Walgreens that I just got all over me. Okay, so I've changed my mind completely. I am going to go with my original thought, which was to do the rhinestone underneath my eye. Instead of going with the colorful glitters that I really am dying to try, I'm gonna wait on it. Morphe and James Charles palette, and I'm gonna grab this beautiful shade right here. Normally I would grab a shade from out of my other palette, but I'm thinking about this one right here that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to put the aspen powder on my eyelids, and I'm gonna just dip in with that one. Let's see. I don't know how I'm feeling about that one, so I'm just gonna grab another shade from my palette. I'm gonna use this shade. It's more of a neutral tone. It's just so warm and so pretty. I'm gonna put that all underneath my lid. Now let me clean this up because I got a little messy. I put the color right here, and I am just about to buff and blend all that color out on both my eyelids, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I know y'all got a little closer, but beneficial. So I did start to buff out the color, and I just showing you guys. I just want to jump back in and show y'all exactly how I was doing it, and I'm just in that crease going back and forth, and then same over here in that crease, back and forth. And I think this is how I like the color. Super cute. I am now about to go in with a darker shade up top, and then I'm going to cut the crease. So the darker shade that I'm using is just a darker brown. You can use any dark brown. And I'm just going a little bit above where my crease is, right here. And I'm just taking that brown and I'm just placing it up there. And I'm wiping off a little bit on my tissue. And then I'm just going back and buffing the color. Okay, so I'm going to use my same Morphe 421 brush, the one that I used to carve out my brows. And I'm going to use this brush along with my P. Louise base primer and eyeshadow base primer. And I'm going to use these two to cut my crease. And I'm going to do a small cut crease. Something that kind of makes my eye a little bit smaller. I just want it to kind of be from here to here, and I may go out, and then just curve in a little bit. So I'm gonna first figure out where I want it to start out at, and I'm thinking in here. Okay, so I've done one eye, and I know it looks weird right now, but trust the process, cause girl, we're not done. I'm just using this Maybelline palette, and I'm using the shade Harmony, which is that one. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush. Now that the color is all over my lids, I'm just going back with the darker brown and just going at the edge. It's more of that, my e.l.f. liquid liner. And I'm gonna start in the middle. Ooh, got something on my eyelash. Start in the middle. And then I'm going to give myself a wing. And remember when I told you we kept that that eye a little bit out more? That looks so weird. But we kept that eye a little bit out with the Jessica Rabbit eyes. This eyeliner is why we're doing that. I'm gonna make my tear ducts kind of come out a little bit wider, and so I'm bringing it all the way out where I started the cut crease. It's just like that. And I'm gonna, okay, and I'm going to attempt to do the other side. Wing eyeliners never work out for me, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna attempt this wing on this eye, and then I will come right back before lashes. All right, and we not done with these eyes just yet. Even though we got these wings on and these brows, and we're not done. So I am going to take these smaller rhinestones, and I'm going to add them on the outline of my eye. I'm gonna put them on this palette because they seem to hold fine right there. I'm going to do my foundation, do my entire face, and then I'm going to come back once it's time for the rhinestones. But let me show you guys what I'm going to use and what I'm going to be doing for that. So the foundation that I'm going to use, a matter of fact, how about I just do it all with you guys? So I'm going to use Baby Skin Primer. Then I'm going to use Juvia's color in, I think it's called Garbon. I'm going to use my beauty sponge, and I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray to get it nice and damp. And then I'm just going to smooth in all this foundation. It's full coverage. So now I'm going to take my concealer, and I'm going to use two concealers. I'm going to use LA Girl Pro color Fawn because y'all know that's my favorite. And then I'm going to use Elf and the color Medium Beige because y'all know. I'm going to use my Fawn first. Alright, so now I'm going to blend out this color. Make sure it's damp. I'm going to use the other side of my beauty blender. I'm going to go with my, I'm going to use my concealer, my Elf concealer next. And I'm gonna have my, so now that I have the concealer again where I want to contour, I'm gonna get my Laura Mercier, I hope I'm saying her name right. It don't sound right, but I'm gonna get that powder ready and on standby. And by standby, I mean I'm just having a little bit in the top right there. And I'm gonna blend this in. And then I'm going to clean up my makeup that I did. To take some of that some of my color from my contour palette and just place that underneath. Then I'm gonna use my Elf eyeliner and I'm gonna go over my eyeliner again. A little better now. And then I guess since I really want to make this under eye a little darker, I'm just going to do what I was trying to avoid, which was use the black eyeliner pencil. But I'm just going to use it anyway and go underneath my waterline. My rhinestones first. Remember, I have them on this little palette right here. And I'm just going to use my Duo Lash Glue to mark first where I want them. I'm just going to be here, burped. Here. And I'm going to do those two first. After up from, and I'm gonna keep them in the little baggie. I poured them out last time, but I'm gonna keep them in the bag and then just pinch them out. And I'm gonna go for the even bigger rhinestones, which are these ones right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold the package while I do them because I can't have them going everywhere. Like I did with the little ones, a mess. But we live and we learn. And I definitely learned to not do that again. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm actually gonna use my MAC highlighter, and I think it's called Rising Star. And then I'm going to use dark brown, and it's from LA Girl. Thank you for sticking around and seeing how I created this beautiful look. Come back for more. Like you did sometimes, seeing eyes of mine.